Welcome back, viewers. This is Dafsirat Kaur and you're watching the Savera Morning News Bulletin. 6 days after Pakistan decided to shut its airspace to all flights owned and operated by Indian carriers, New Delhi announces a reciprocal move by shutting down its airspace to all Pakistan-owned and operated planes. Tesla has denied a report that it's abroad sought to replace Elon Musk as its chief executive amid a backlash against his right-wing politics and declining car sales. Centre's announcement to include caste remuneration in the upcoming general census triggers a war of words, with both the ruling BJP and opposition parties scrambling to claim credit for the decision. The Delhi High Court said Yoga Guru Ramdev lives in his own world and is not under anyone's control, as it held him in prima facie contempt over his controversial Sharbat Jihad remarks against Hamdard's Ruh Afza. Pakistan appoints Director General of Inter-Services Intelligence (ISI) Lieutenant General Mohammad Asim Malik. The country's new National Security Advisor, Lieutenant General Asim Malik, gives the NSA position as additional charge with immediate effect. The Supreme Court declined to entertain a plea seeking the formation of a probe panel headed by a retired apex court judge to investigate the deadly terror attack. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Vishnu Deo Sai meets with the victims of Naxalism, the people who have lost their body parts due to blasts. The CM said that the people have requested the ongoing anti-Naxal operation in the Karagutta Hills on the border of Chhattisgarh and Telangana be continued. The city of Imphal in Manipur is exercising a substantial infrastructure development with the initiation of 51.23-kilometer long ring road, which began in January 2024. The project is designed to tackle the city's ongoing traffic gridlock. The procurement of wheat during Rabi marketing season 2025-26 is going on smoothly in the major procuring states across the country. The Indian Navy intensifies its operations in the Arabian Sea, conducting extensive exercises within India's exclusive economic zone to bolster maritime security amid heightened regional tensions. Held under the patronage of the Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, the 4th edition of the World Police Summit will take place from 13th to 15th May at Dubai World Trade Center. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi demands martyr status for the victims of the Pahalgam attack and requests Prime Minister Modi to respect the sentiments of the families of those who lost their lives by giving honor to them. Assam police have so far arrested 36 individuals, including a sitting MLA from the All India United Democratic Front, for reportedly expressing pro-Pakistan sentiments on social media and other platforms. In a post on X, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma confirms the arrests. The Human Rights Defenders Mechanism of the European Union has voiced serious concerns regarding the arbitrary detention of female Baloch human rights defenders and the judicial persecution of 2 layers. Philippines arrests Chinese man for using surveillance device near Election Commission office. China accuses the US for originating COVID-19, claiming America was trying to shift the blame after US President Donald Trump said that the disease was leaked from a Wuhan lab. 3 Indian origin people found dead after a shooting at a house in Newcastle town in Washington in the United States. India and Egypt hold the 4th meeting of the Joint Working Group on Counter-Terrorism in Cairo and agree to strengthen joint efforts in combating terrorism in all of its forms and manifestations. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh speaks with his US counterpart Pete Hegseth amid mounting tensions with Pakistan. Middle East's largest steel producer has urged the Indian government to grant market access to Iranian companies in the world's fastest growing major economy. Iranian companies call on the Indian government and international organizations to help lift US imposed sanctions that are hindering their global trade operations. Election Commission of India introduces 3 new initiatives aimed at improving the accuracy of electoral rolls. The poll body decides to electronically integrate death registration data with the electoral database, ensuring the electoral registration officers receive timely information about registered deaths. Helicopter service for the 2025 Sri Kedarnath Dham Yatra commences from Sonprayag in Uttarakhand, offering a convenient travel option for pilgrims. Punjab Police's counterintelligence unit in Amritsar uncovers a drug smuggling network with links to Pakistan-based smugglers. Police recovers 5 kg of heroin, a currency counting machine and several other items. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee visits the site of the devastating fire at Hotel Rituraj in Kolkata's Bada Bazaar area, where 14 people tragically lost their lives on the night of April 29th. A probe has been ordered into the matter. Marshal Ashutosh Dikshit takes over as the Chief of Integrated Defence Staff to the Chairman-Chiefs of Staff Committee. Air Marshal Dikshit was accorded a ceremonial Tri-Service Guard of Honour at the South Block lawns in Delhi as he assumed the role. Just ahead of the NEET UG exam, the National Testing Agency asked Instagram and Telegram to take down over 120 accounts, spreading false claims about the question paper leak. ED will shift its focus toward violations under the Foreign Exchange Management Act in 2025, announced the agency's director Rahul Naveen. India and the US have ramped up diplomatic efforts post the Pahalgam terror attack that killed 28 civilians. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar assured justice, while US Secretary Marco Rubio condemned the assault as unconscionable. Rubio also urged Pakistan to condemn the attack and support the probe. Unprovoked firing by Pakistani forces rocked Kupwara, Uri and Aknoor overnight, marking the 7th straight day of ceasefire violations. Indian troops responded swiftly, ensuring no civilian casualties and maintaining control. North Korea and Russia have broken ground on their first ever road bridge. Stretching across the Tumen River, it marks deepening economic and defense ties. The move follows Pyongyang's military backing in Russia's Ukraine war. In a historic first, Dr. Shailaja Donimpudi will lead business development at CSIR headquarters. She has driven science industry partnerships and championed tech commercialization. Her appointment marks a milestone for women in Indian scientific leadership. A master's degree isn't always a golden ticket, but in fields like AI, finance and engineering, it can be game-changing. Indian students with global aspirations often gain better roles, pay and visa access. From Silicon Valley to Bengaluru, skilled postcards are in demand. President Trump concedes US consumers may face higher costs due to tariffs, but asserts China will feel the greater economic hit long term. He defends the policy as a correction of unfair trade practices. An earthquake measuring 3.4 magnitude on the Richter scale struck Myanmar, as confirmed by the National Center of Seismology. The tremor occurred at a shallow depth of 30 kilometers. This latest quake follows the devastating 7.7 and 6.4 magnitude earthquakes that rocked central Myanmar on March 28, displacing tens of thousands. Following the Pahalgam terror attack, India has blocked Instagram accounts of top Pakistani actors like Mahira Khan, Hania Amir and Ali Zafar. Olympian Arshad Nadeem's profile also shows account not available in India. The government cites national security and public order for the crackdown. A political storm brews over a poster featuring Akhilesh Yadav alongside Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dalit groups and BJP leaders call it disrespectful and offensive. Mayawati slams SP while the UP's SC/ST Commission seeks action. BJP demands an FIR and public apology for insulting Ambedkar. The US has slapped a 26% tariff on medical devices from India, up from an earlier 0 to 6%. This threatens India's $714 million exports and global medtech ambitions. At the Waves Summit 2025, superstar Rajnikant speaks about the Pahalgam terrorist attack and hails Prime Minister Narendra Modi's efforts in bringing peace to Jammu and Kashmir and expressed faith in his leadership. A large gathering of monks, diplomats, and the Sangha offer chanting and special prayers to the holy Buddha relic at the protected enclosure of the National Museum in New Delhi. As tensions between India and Pakistan rise, the Pakistani military is continuing its build-up on the borders with India and has deployed air defense and artillery units at forward locations. As part of the Gujarat Gaurav Divas 2025 state-level celebrations, the Gujarat Police organizes an arms exhibition under Police Expo 2025. Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel visits the exhibition and reviewed the state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment on display. A new global study reveals a strong link between ultra-processed food consumption and premature deaths across 8 countries. UPF's low in whole foods and high in additives are replacing traditional diets. Researchers say UPFs are tied to 32 diseases including cancer and diabetes.